Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the MMDA Lady Spikers. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 2, Jessica Inato. Millblocker, number 3, Karen Salvador. Another millblocker and their team captain at number 5, Mikey Moralina. Opposite hitter, number 7, Donna Gaite. Outside hitter, number 9, Nea Idanan. Setter, number 10, Jomalyn San Andres. Starting libero at number 15, Abigail Jaime. Coaching the MMDA for this match, Gino Manahan. Now let's meet the starters of the Lingkod Pag-IBIG Lady Smashers. Let's start with our millblocker, number 3, Carrie Pranuevo. Another millblocker, number 9, Janice Pama. Outside hitter and her team captain at number 10, Jen Lunar. Opposite hitter, number 11, Just Dairo. Setter, number 13, Mikey De Jesus. Outside hitter, number 15, Bok Bandiles. Starting libero at number 8, Jera Pasino. Head coach of Pag-IBIG, Tonela Raliano.
If you're at the bottom of the standings and both of you have not won a game, this is going to feel like a championship game because isa rito uwi nakangiti, yung isa rito uwi 0-4. So, there's enough momentum and enough impetus, enough reason for both these teams to really scratch and claw at each other here today. Starting lineups on your screens. Napaka-enthusiastic nung kupunan ng, what's his name? Itong Pag-IBIG kasi sila yung feature kanina,
They enjoyed that feature.
Oh, acting na acting eh.
Oh.
Okay, just about ready to get the first serve underway. It belongs to Pag-IBIG. Bantiles serves the first for this match. Tina Asule. Binalik. Uy, first long exchange. Wala, ayaw magpabagsak ng bola. Masipag nag-practice ng dalawang to. And we have the first point scored by Pag-IBIG with Lunar scoring on that one.
Itong Pag-IBIG, with some adjustments as well in their lineup as there was an injury sa kanilang setter in their last match. But so far, I think they have adjusted.
Haba ng rally, dalawang serve pa lang. Gising pa lahat eh. Wala pang pagod. Ingat na ingat. Ayun. And Lunar has her second point.
Sa ganitong laban, ayaw mo na madikitan ka, no? Ng puntos. I think for both these teams who are looking for their first win.
Ganda ng palo, pero it's kept in play. Inato with that shot, but the first point is elusive for the MMDA. 3-0 Pag-IBIG.
Good strong start para sa Pag-IBIG.
Bantiles continues to serve. San Andres, and it's 4-0. Joy Imus is our international referee. She's up there in the perch. Ansel Bantiles will continue to serve. Ryan Corpus is our second referee downstairs. That is caught by the net. First point of the MMDA has been registered. Okay ang DFA kahit natalo. Ang lakas kumain nito mga to.
Eh, nagutom sila.
Nagutom. 4 sets ang lakas ng kain nila Saka nagkakamay. Nainggit.
Oo, mas masarap ang pagkakamay sa ihaw.
May ihaw tayo dyan sa labas In the meantime, Lunar slams it into the net. It's 2-4 in favor still of the Pag-IBIG side. They want to be known as the Ladies Smashers. Nice attempt on 2. And that does not work for Jessica Inato. That's going to make it 6-2. MMDA with some shaky floor defense. Watch this serve.
This was a tough serve and medyo mahaba rin,
Yeah. Melky De Jesus. The set. The toss. Lunar gets to it. Lunar tosses it to the empty area. It's now 7-2.
Good, strong start para dito sa Pag-IBIG.
Walang tao sa bahay.
Oh, they were in good fighting form in their last match. Nag-extend pa yung game nila, 5 sets. But yun nga, unfortunately, dun sa laban na yun, nagkaroon ng injury.
Dito muna tayo, mag-timeout muna tayo sa MMDA. Pagbalik natin, pwede nang mag-report si Rina. Rina, on standby ka.
Chemistry pa. Pinapag-usapan natin sa laban. Ilalagay-lagay na lang yung bola, guys.
Puntos ninyo, error ng mga kalaban. Ang bagal naman ng volley. Nakawalan kayo ng depensa sa lito, tapos masyado kayo nararate. Dahan-dahan lang, di ba? Pag-alan nyo lang. Kalma lang. Ha? Malayo pa yun, no?
Bakit tayo?
Back here at the UVL Games, looking forward nga sa unang panalo nila ang koponan ng Pag-IBIG Fund Smashers, pero kulang ang kanilang lineup for today. Na-mention nga ni Ann kanina that Diana Maceda had a bad fall on their last game. Nagkaroon siya ng dislocation on her left arm, and a hairline fracture also on that bone. That requires 4 to 6 weeks of rest. And the good thing is that hindi na kailangan ikas itong area ito, but immobilization is key for her by wearing a sling and pain medication if ever needed. Kung makakabalik man dito si Diana Maceda, it's mga latter part of April na or mga May na siya makakapaglaro. Unfortunately for the team, kasama din ngayon niya si Christine Madera. So he's also injured. She contributed 8 points on their last game. Pero ito, namamaga yung kanyang middle finger na kahit i-body tape pa niya ito, hindi uubra sa paglalaro dito. So with that, more effort is expected from the Fund Smashers to fill in those shoes of Maceda and Maderaso. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Rina Villamor. Dalawa ang libero ng Pag-IBIG, si Pasinio, si Ibiza yung isa. Samantala, 8-3 ang bilang. Agang pagsulong, pag-usbong ng Pag-IBIG. And that's into a hole. The return of the MMDA is definitely welcome here in the UNTV Sports fold. They're one of the original members of the basketball tournament 14 years ago. It's great that they are back playing in this sports tournament. In the meantime, malakas masyado. Ang ganda ng forma ni Leia. Pero ito'y lampas. Ang hirap pag naumpisa na unahan ka ng 10-3. Tapos kakabulin mo, ang hirap. Ano? Mas doble effort mo eh.
Dobleng-doble talaga. At saka, I think ito medyo mind game na din yan, no? Kapag medyo nabaon ka
Maaga.
ng maaga.
There's a double contact called on number 10, that is Jenaline Lunar.
At ito rin yung pinopoint out kanina during the huddle for MMDA. No? Karamihan ng kanilang puntos, 3 out of the 4 actually is off the errors of Pag-IBIG.
Ooh, left-handed stab. That is a big shot by Dairo. They reset their offense. Lunar. This shot, long but playable. They heave it over. Salvador is there. Blocked and sealed. Mikey Moralina closing the door on that one. It's a 10-5 count here. Inato. Net touch.
Sayang, no? Ito yung nakakuha ka ng puntos pero hindi lang ma-sustain.
$11-5 ang bilang. Lunar with her serve. Set up job. Big shots. Ang lakas pumalo itong Pag-IBIG, ha? Oh, unable to contain it. Tinalon ni Mikey De Jesus, eh. Hindi rin sila katangkaran. Alam mo, halos pare-pareho sila ng height lahat, no? Pwedeng dumana aeroplano dyan, hindi tatamaan, eh. Diba?
Pero itong si Dairo, isa sa mga talagang go-to attackers na itong Pag-IBIG.
Malakas sila papalo. Bantiles. Big shot that time by Pama. Long exchange. Third long rally. Kept in play by Pasino. Lakas ng pumalo.
She is the only import para dito sa koponan ng Pag-IBIG. The rest are all regular players.
Hindi niya maibaon. Bakit bumabalik yan? Pinalis ko na yan. And that'll work for Janice Pama.
Rolled over the tape of the net.
And that'll allow us to let Jasmine Dairo serve. Pinadali ni Jasmine. 12-7 ang ating bilang.
Pag-IBIG will be on the receiving end, so may chance silang umupensa, but it's an exchange of service errors.
Moralina sending it into the net. High up into the waiting arms of the set that does not work. Two-woman sub. Sespeña. Number 14 will come in. And number 15 will also come in. Or 16 rather, that's Jamie Mason.
For Pag-IBIG, they want to maintain a 3-man front line.
Hindi ko makagat ang opensa ng MMDA, no? May Karen Salvador missing. They are, I think, rushing things. They may need to make one good pass, no? Nakatingin na sa setter, wala pa yung bola. That's not gonna work.
A really messy first set. I mean, they've given up 8 points dito sa set number 1. 8 out of the 16 na Pag-IBIG ay galing sa kanilang errors.
And they have now scored 5 straight.
First thing, yung composure muna. Balik natin yung composure, ha? Ball direction lang, yun ang nawawala sa atin eh. Hindi natin ina-anticipate sa dating ng bola, nawawala tayo sa dating ng bola. Abangan natin, anticipate natin, salubungin natin, iangat natin. Trabaho pa tayo, matagal pa yan!
Major concern yung ball location, ano ha? Kasi marami na rin silang passing mistakes. 16-7. Samantalang napakasaya ng grupo ng Pag-IBIG. Enjoy na enjoy sila. Lang kasi naman, lamang sila. By 9. Pama with the serve. Runner. Pama reaches for it. Picked up by Mason. And nearly another miscue there. Here comes the set by Mason. Conrebo will drill it in.
So far, all things going well for Pag-IBIG. They've made a number of substitutions as well here in set number 1.
We have Maureen Ulang coming in, giving Janice Pama a breather here. Overpass, hindi na huli yung regalo. Set by Mason. Conrebo can't drill it down. Double block, unable to stop it. Mason sets. And still very much alive. Lunar active on the floor. The slap by Bantiles. Another long rally between these two. Conrebo, hindi maibaon. Yun. Yun.
Lumalaki na yung lamang ng Pag-IBIG. So I think very timely for MMDA. Even before, no, umabot ng 20-point mark itong Pag-IBIG, kailangan mabawi na nila agad.
Boralina scoring earlier. There's a Pronuevo tap. That's going to be very short for Karen Salvador. Sub checking in for the MMDA. This is Ruby Tolentino pulling out Salvador. Lunar. Malalim pumari yung Lunar. Conrebo. Inside, and we are now at point 20. Or are we at 19? 19, sorry.
Ano iniisip ko, no? Kasi many teams would have imports, and pinag-uusapan natin itong dalawang team. One import for Pag-IBIG, dalawa para sa MMDA. Itong Pag-IBIG, ibig sabihin, ang daming former volleyball player siguro.
Oo, no?
Nagtatrabaho sa kanilang ahensya.
Na naglaro ng iba't ibang level, ano?
Oo.
Tara, laro tayo. Oh! And Moralina misses.
Mailap yung puntos, no? On the side of MMDA, talagang di sila makakonvert ng opensa.
And the timing is off. Ruby Tolentino misses badly. 21-8 count here. San Andres will set. They cannot set up an attack. To the back row. The tap. And Butas. Carrie Ann Conrebo has scored 3.
at this point for Pag-IBIG, may 5 na, no? Na may 5 na may kontribusyon sa
Yeah.
score.
For Nuevo, one of the starters here. Blocked. And she scores again. That's 4 points for Nuevo. And they are at 23 against 8. Here's Bantiles. Sharp serve. Big heave. Short. And we are at set point. Boy, baka hindi nga umabot ng double digit itong MMDA, ha?
Just a lot of errors really here in the
Yeah.
first set. Well, yung kanilang error, double digit na, no? It's
Yes.
already at 11.
Lunar. Swung high that time by Abigail Jaime. Pushed. Ginawa ng paraan ni Lunar. Masong. Another long rally in progress here. Nuevo dumps it and scores. She has 5 points and we're done with the first set. Hindi nga umabot sa 10 points ang kupunan ng MMDA. We'll have the second set ready for you wherever you are very shortly. We don't have the play all rule, pero mukhang ang happy outlook nitong Pag-IBIG is that everybody has played. Looks like they'll use as many as they can.
But even, I recall, in the last game, marami ring substitution na ginawa itong Pag-IBIG, and it's actually very nice and refreshing to see because, again, these are all regular players, but you see that, they are playable.
Tsaka isa pa sa mga rules na babaguhin yan. And now the rule stands 6 subs per team. Magiging 8 na. May mga coaches na umangal na siguro sa mundo, no? Para baguhin niyo lahat yung mga rules. Regalo, oh. Hindi ginambol ni Nuevo. Malakas pumalo nga yung Dairo, ha? Set. Number 4, that is Michelle de la Cruz. That's long and out. May nasaktan ba? O nadapa lang si De La Cruz?
All good, she says.
Parang they're just happy to be here, no? Don't you get that feeling that they're enjoying themselves? Palo! Gumulong yung tira. Palo!
Uy!
Uy! Hindi pa ba Uy, galawan ng net. Sige lang! Walang pito! Tuloy nyo! De La Cruz. Ayaw. Tinaas ni San Andres. Naputasan tuloy yan.
Nuevo actually saying may net, no? But no call was made. Again,
No,
walang pito, tuloy.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Oo. Pero ito, maganda yung maagang pagpuntos no, ng MMDA because kanina talagang lumaki yung lamang bago sila nakapuntos.
Allah. Mantiles tried to save that scenario, but she was really not squared for the shot. We're tied at 2 here in the second set. First set ended in 19 minutes, 25-8 was the count then in favor of Pag-IBIG. San Andres. Big shot by Gaite, who's on the floor for the first time. San Andres returns to the middle, gets the point, courtesy of Jessica Inato.
Better movement from MMDA. I think one of the things they need to avoid is to just commit the errors that they did in set number 1. Pero para sa Pag-IBIG, hindi ka rin pwede mag-relax. Because now it is their turn.
Messy decision by Mikey De Jesus. She could have done a jump set actually. But the ball, it created optical illusions in her head actually. Hindi niya clearly ma-see. May lundag na, may palo pa.
Oo, kaliwete pa. So, may adjustment na kailangan, no? Kasi dinadaanan ng bola.
Micaela Bilena. Ano pa? Maylin Paat pa. Diba? Kaliwete rin si Maylin eh.
Kaliwete.
Ito, set mo ulit doon. Dito tayo sa gitna. May pinalalaro, De Mesa takes care of scoring.
Their last game, De Mesa also had quality minutes for Pag-IBIG.
Alam mo, maganda rin yung maraming nakakalaro kasi you can never tell when injuries can plague you as a team. The whip, Dairo. It swung over to De La Cruz. It's tied at 4, by the way. High shot by Salvador. Almost out. Dairo. May baril sa kamay ito eh. Bang!
At saka talaga tusok and mix yung kanyang opensa. Alam mo, nabanggit mo nga yung yung injuries. It's exactly in the report also of Rina earlier. So someone had to fill in that role, and it's good to see that it looks like Pag-IBIG has adjusted.
For Nuevo, the meantime that serve went awry, and we are tied at 5. Karen Salvador will be serving for the MMDA. That's out by De La Cruz. And MMDA jumps out in front 6-5. Ang haba na rallies nila, no? Eto, hindi maibaon ni De Mesa. Alam mo, pagka mahaba rallies, usually well-trained yan eh. And nabutasan. Dairo finding the open area. We're tied at 6.
Ayaw naman ni Dairo tumagal pa. Sabi niya, tapusin na natin to. Isang off-speed sa gitna.
Ay, naku. Kayo na, mag-rally, mag-isa nyo. Gusto ko umuwi na.
Sayang daw yung energy.
Kaya ganun din yung 1 point na yun. But so far, spirited rallies have marked this particular duel between two winless teams. De Mesa couldn't nail it squarely. Dairo wants it back, but doesn't get the pass. Mantiles unable to knock it down. De Mesa. Ang palo niya kasi towards a defender eh.
Karamihan sumasabit ngayon sa net.
Samantala, he snagged the point 7-6 after that long exchange. Michelle de la Cruz will serve. Kept in the air. Reach for De Mesa with a hand on it. That's not going to cross. Rina, go ahead, please.
Yes, a little bit of history on this report. Did you know that the Metro Manila Development Authority marked their 50th anniversary just last November? Isa yon sa naging motivation why they decided to join us this year, no? To promote the many projects of the MMDA at para mas makilala din yung kanilang ahensya. They were known before as the Metropolitan Manila Commission, established on November 7, 1975. Noon daw ang sakop nila mas maliit lang, 4 na cities lang. Manila, Quezon City, Pasay, and Caloocan, plus the 13 towns of Rizal and Bulacan. At dati din daw, may mga central government powers din sila, including taxes and mga control powers. When MMC turned into MMDA in 1995, mas lumawak yung mga cities na hawak nila, 16 cities, pero mas lumiit yung role nila. Now focus primarily on policy making, highlighting on dun sa ating mga traffic rules, dun sa kanilang pag-celebrate ng 50th anniversary. They're bannering on the 4 core values of the MMDA, yung pagiging marangal, matapat, disiplinado, at makabayan ng kanilang ahensya. Nice to know, 7-an.
Naramdaman ko yung edad ko dun sa report.
Can you, naalala mo yung ano?
Oh, yung early years ng Metropolitan Commission. Wow. Gumugulong ang mga player. Save de la Cruz.
Uy! Gotta give credit to the defense of Pag-IBIG dahil nabuhay yun eh.
They did not give up. Pero sabi ni De La Cruz, pagkatapos niya umisko, huwag niyong guluhin yung buhok ko. Hirap ayusin ito eh.
Nakascore na, ginulo pa yung buhok.
Boy, MMDA needs some soul searching in. They've fallen behind by 6 after playing toe-to-toe in the early goings.
Okay, nakita, focus muna tayo. Kita natin kanina, niningitian na lang nila tayo. Papayag ba tayo nun? They're just smiling at us. Do something. Trabaho lang tayo. Play volleyball. Back to basics tayo. Just play volleyball. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. Kapit tayo.
There's a spirited effort to buoy up the spirits of this lady smashers of the MMDA. But they're trying to enjoy but can't because their passing has been spotty here. Sabi ng coach nila, they're smiling at us.
Oh, paano? Dahil itong Pag-IBIG, 7-point run, 7-0 run. And, so far, they have been able to maintain this lead, against MMDA.
And not just with 6 players, not just with the starting 6. Iba-iba na rin yung ginamit nila.
Oh, nakapagpaikot.
13-6 is the count now. De La Cruz serving. Got it. No, she didn't. I thought it was in the corner, and referee Joy says no. 13-7 is the official score. De Mesa. Heaved over. Ooh. And Dairo just going to town here. Leia Idanan trying to help Mikey Moralina. We will have Tan, another new face. Mason is back in as setter. It's Tan who is the new face, replacing Mikey De Jesus.
I think ito rin yung benefit, they'll reap the benefits of itong substitution, yung ikot-ikot ng tao in the future. Getting everyone warmed up to the thought of really playing as Bantiles gets that point.
Bantiles now with 3 points. (15-7). That will work. Moralina getting that to bite. It's 15-8. San Andres will come back in to replace Mario Bacho. And San Andres will be the setter. 15-8. Uh-oh.
Stepped on the line.
Foot fault ba?
Oh, I think so, but
we have changes in the lineup. Ulang is going to come back in. The Mesa hits the bench. 16-8. Touch blast by Pag-IBIG. (16-9). Even that didn't work. Leia Idanan.
the last 2 points of Pag-IBIG off the service errors of MMDA. They now have given up 6 points, but they've only scored 5 so far here in this set.
To the back row we go. De La Cruz. San Andres. That's long enough. MMDA wants another timeout. They're down by 9.
Diba? Umaasa lang kayo sa error ng kalaban. Yun lang ang pinupuntos ninyo. Service natin, ayaw nyo ipasok. Ayaw nyo ipasok. Diba? Yung jump shot, di mo naman kailangan yun eh. Pasok lang natin, naghahabol tayo. Diba? Guys, compose kayo. Hindi na pwede yung ganyan lang gagawin nyo sa loob ng court.
Action resumes after this timeout by MMDA. They're down by 9. Bantiles will serve. San Andres. Runner. And Bantiles unable to handle the heat. Courtesy of Mikey Moralina.
They reach the double-digit mark. MMDA now with 10 points. Also a good call for timeout earlier to ice whatever momentum is brewing on the side of Pag-IBIG.
Looks long. And it is now 19-10. Moralina serving long. Tan serving. De La Cruz. Jam. Joust at the net. Gentle tap from Nuevo. Reaches for it. De La Cruz. That's long and out from Jessica Inato.
Just so many problems that need to be solved on the side of MMDA right now.
Parang it's basics,
Oo,
Parang it's basics. The passing, the reception, getting the ball into attacking position. 21-10. Yeah, it's all reception.
I also observed earlier, Inato and Salvador hindi na rin nakapag-switch ng kanilang position. So there are some fundamentals that really needs to be fixed.
Villanueva unable to stop it completely. De La Cruz and her shot. Back row, Ulang is there. Bantiles. That's denied. Salvador nowhere to go. The set. And it's on the floor. (23-10). Pag-IBIG 2 steps away from the finish line. Nice dive. That's not cross. We're at 24-10. It is set point.
Very similar numbers in terms of errors nakikita natin sa MMDA. But lucky for them, they save this one set point saved.
24-11 as Stan sent it into the net. San Andres, Jomalin serve. One-handed attempt by Mason to twist it around in the air, fails, and the lead is 12. Kept in play. Drop. They missed it. 24-13.
Oh, not just yet daw sabi ng MMDA.
No, hindi nga.
I think even if they lose this set, makahabol lang sila ng konti, makakuha lang ng konting momentum para sa susunod na set would be helpful.
And Pag-IBIG does their work, and they take care of the second set as well. After taking the first set at 25-8, they take the second 25-13. We will have the third set coming your way shortly. So here we go.
I think for Pag-IBIG, you get into that win column. You want to do so also in a convincing manner.
In a way that sends some kind of signal to the rest of the field. And the top four, of course, based on the team standings, are some of the usual suspects, so to speak. But here we go, third set. Double block, the Mesa is there for Pag-IBIG. Picked up that time by Ibiza. San Andres. And the first point belongs to the MMDA. Mikey Moralina has 6 points to lead the scoring for the MMDA. Bantiles receiving. That's Abigail Jaime. That's for MMDA. In the meantime, that's out. And the serve will now belong to Pag-IBIG. We have Mikey Ella Ardesus. Boy, it's passing.
It's been their problem and they haven't had a chance to improve and correct it in this game.
It's passing, ano?
Oo eh. At kaya hindi rin sila makakuha ng opportunity to attack.
Because walang bola on the first or second pass.
They sometimes end up doing this, just a free ball para sa Pag-IBIG.
Big shot from Marian Cespeña. Counter. That sent Bantiles back, Oh, good pickup downstairs. To the end row.
Looking at the numbers for Pag-IBIG also, at least for the total of the first two. And while they have 10 errors, individually, na-limit nila yung kanila mga errors just to 1 to 2.
Okay.
Yan ang nagiging problema ngayon ng MMDA because you see that some of the players would have more errors than points scored. And that is really causing them this difficulty.
Yeah. 3-2, Pag-IBIG with a slight lead. Salvador and company working on it, and now it is tied at 3. Karen Salvador. Oh, that's a crawler in the net. Kinulo na naman yung buhok niya.
Oo nga eh. Sinabi na nga niyang wag.
Hirap ayusin. 4-3. Pag-IBIG by 1. España. Return. This is taking a while. Set up. Inato. Jesus. España can't knock it in. It's outside.
And it's also tough for Moralina because she gets a lot of sets, but currently she's also leading right now in terms of errors.
That is out. Pag-IBIG now with a 3-point lead. Nicely done. San Andres finding the empty area.
Dati, not one of the tallest, but manages to put that in.
This serve. Nice set. Jammed in the back row. Cracked down that time by Basinho. Too strong on that attempt by Donna Ann Gaita. Pag-IBIG by 3. Mahirap pag ang confidence mo shot. I'm sure they can play better than this, Pero yung confidence nilang, see, regalo. Despeña tapping that in for the gift point. Oh, kaliwete rin pala to. Rina will file this report.
Yes, let's talk about the MMDA Lady Spikers. Aside from enjoying themselves, they are here to get experience. Matagal na nilang napapanood tayo sa UVL games at dahil mayroon din silang sariling volleyball team, pinilit talaga nilang makasali dito to challenge themselves to also become competitive. Especially they have their own MMDA Cup. No? For most of them, it's also a dream come true to be seen playing on TV. So they are forced to really show their best dahil televised nga yung mga laro natin dito. For the management, walang pressure na ibinibigay para sa kanilang kupunan, kailangan lang talaga lumaban sila. They're trying to explore UVL as one platform to hone the skills of their regular employees. Kung mapapansin nyo, yung mga malalaro nila ngayon, 95% are employees here. They also aim to create a continuous sports program for the agency that will help also boost the morale of the employee and also drive teamwork para sa kanilang ahensya. 7-an.
And given how big the areas of responsibility are for the MMDA. Off the block. Thank you, Rina. In the meantime, the pass to the other end. That's going to be short that time. For number 9, Leia Idanan. Duna returns and pulls out Bantiles. Timeout, MMDA.
Makinig po siya kayo. Tumatagal yung set, nag-worsen yung sitwasyon natin sa loob. Lagay sa isip niyo to, ha? You guys are not playing volleyball. We want you to play volleyball. Balik muna tayo. Puro basics lang muna. Receiving. First ball. Laban guys!
Kami tayo! Malayo kayo na! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go guys! One, two!
They may be short in the score and the set count, but not in spirit. They're trying to be as enthusiastic as they can. Sabi nga nung coach nila, enjoy the game and pick up a lot of lessons along the way. You just gotta play better. You're gonna have to train better also.
I think they've addressed the reception. Somehow, I think it's better, Biglang ngayon ang nagiging problema naman atake. Hindi lang talaga nagsasabay.
Parang from a good reception to translate it into an attack opportunity as may gap, no? Hindi nagtutuloy-tuloy. Samantala, Pag-IBIG is not doing anything special actually. To think about it. Set.
They're
pass,
just making
set.
Sure na maipasok, Maipasok sa kabilang side. Di mag-land yung bola sa side nila.
Jeneline A. Lunar has her 4th point. Janice Pama. Long.
10 out of the 16 players of Pag-IBIG already have a participation here sa ating stat sheet.
Tumugtog na sa orchestra. Ito, ang style nila, in and out itong si Mason.
Substitution for Mason if she is in the back row para tatlo pa rin ang o-opensa para sa Pag-IBIG.
Skidding to the floor to get it. Drop. And that's not going to cross. 12-8. Lead is slashed down to 4. De Mesa. That's not going to cross for Salvador. Sa timing ng palo no? Tama naman mga sets eh. Timing ng palo.
Actually, naitataas naman yung second ball.
Rotation.
And you also don't want to commit these violations.
Gulat na gulat ang MMDA.
Siyempre, a lot of switching happens while you're there. Sometimes, I guess, the players get confused.
Parang the point will be replayed. The first call is reverted to a replayed point.
Chance to attack for MMDA.
And that serve is long. That'll make it 13-9. Mason. De Mesa forces it through. Oh, that didn't cross.
Now the turn of
Pag-IBIG.
Pag-IBIG to commit errors. 6 points given up here in the third set. They haven't scored as much also.
Nag-slow down yung scoring nila. No? De La Cruz. Yes, it has. Will they call a timeout? I don't know. 13-11. Probably one more. Good serve. Mason. De La Cruz reads the situation well. Nearly lost, but very much alive. Swung over. Reached for that time by Salvador. Oh, heartbreaker. Hinulugan, ano?
Oh, simpleng drop. De Mesa saw that opening.
14-11. That's short. 2-point game.
These errors, you know, wouldn't want to relax also, no? Third set. Usually, yan yung nagiging sakit. Minsan, if up 2 sets, comfortable lead, you tend to relax on the third.
De La Cruz. De Mesa. Back row at work. That's gonna work. Elevated. Oh, free ball. Short. Hirap din kasi magtapos ng game eh. Oh. May pressure din eh. Oh. Kuminsan you tighten up eh.
Oh, you know, napako rin sa ito, no? Yung atake ng Pag-IBIG. Ang dumadami ito error.
Ito, alas peta. Now, the expected timeout as the Pag-IBIG lead has dwindled.
Nag-error tayo. Sayang naman ito yung time niya para makapaglaro kayo. Huwag nyo nasayangin yun. Diba? Nawawala na yung enjoyment natin sa laro. paano yung mga palo nyo, i-ano nyo lang, itatawid nyo lang.
Balik.
Pag sinatang kayo, pukpukin nyo na kagad, hindi yung...
Bounce back tayo.
Pag-ibig!
Pag-IBIG's lead has been slashed substantially here. MMDA suddenly saying, we're not fooling around here. Deep shot that time by Parma. Elevated by Mason. De La Cruz shoots away. Gaite, long. We are tied. MMDA coming to life here.
One of the things that MMDA improved on, again, kanilang service reception. And, nasabayan na itong Pag-IBIG naman ang nagkakaroon ng mga errors.
At binawi agad ni Janice Pama, who has now 3 points. De La Cruz on her serve. That's outside. 2 straight points now by Pag-IBIG. They lead 17-15. De La Cruz. Set up by Mason. Palma. Out. Trying to play very long. Ended up overshooting the target.
It's been a challenge for Pag-IBIG to score off attacks.
Short. Idanan unable to get any lift that would propel her to hit on target. Jamie Mason. Handled well that shot of Inato. Standing spike by De La Cruz. And De La Cruz unable to handle that.
For MMDA, of course, they are hoping na ito yung rotation with Inato in front that can deliver.
De Jesus and Sespeña will come back in. It's a 1-point affair here in the third.
For Pag-IBIG, the challenge they've been having here in this set, hindi sila makasarado ng atake.
Oh, inside! Misread by Ibiza. No, not Ibiza, but Pasinho, Jeremy Pasinho.
Alam mo, mataas din naman kasi talaga yung bola.
Naman.
Seemed like it was on its way out.
Ang volleyball kasi sa salok pababa, magaan yan eh. Down the middle we go. Moralina. Alive. Tinas. Ni Bantiles. Ni Pumar rather. Ni Lunar rather. Toss. Espeña. Picked up in the back row by Idanan. De La Cruz. And look at this. The MMDA is in front. Bantiles will come back in. Well, they gambled. They took out their leading players. Now they've lost the lead.
Slowly, they're making the substitutions. But hopefully for Pag-IBIG, not too late.
Kasi gusto rin manalo ng kabila eh.
Oo. Never underestimate nga, no, sabi natin. Dahil lalaban at lalaban itong MMDA.
De La Cruz. Alam mo, hindi tumutulis yung mga palo nila eh. Para mabaon agad eh. Medyo slap ang palo eh. Tatawid.
Medyo nagmamadali rin yung Pag-IBIG. I think nakaka-pressure din kasi talaga, no, na kailangan makapuntos agad.
Total, lamang na tayo. And now we're back to a tie.
Jesus, naisip balik agad. Hindi pa ready ang MMDA.
Serve Obama is an ace. For Pama, that's 2 aces already. Collected neatly by Bantiles. Bungled this time by Abigail Jaime. Pag-IBIG now in front by 2.
Yung pikit natin, ang ganda na. Kuha na natin yung momentum. Makinig muna kayo. Mamaya na tayo magkwentuhan. Pagka nanalo na. Ha? Ipanalo muna natin to. No too much instructions. Play basic volleyball. Mag-usap kayo sa loob. Play hard. Family tayo. Family. Okay?
Yes!
Serve in play. San Andres. Salvador slap. De Mesa. Salvador tosses it over. De Mesa playing. Toss the ball. San Andres hoists it high. Salvador gets it to bite.
Kapit, yan ang kailangan ng MMDA.
They're still within striking distance, ha? Pwede pa yan. 21-20, lamang ang Pag-IBIG. Inato will serve. Bantiles.
Costly mistake, costly error there for MMDA.
Nanggigigil eh.
Oh, I think also, no, because at this point, kung pupuntos ka, gusto mo convincing point din talaga, konting puwersa.
Moralina. Kept in play. Kept in play well by Ibiza. Net touch. This is the slow drag towards the final point. Kasi no, walang gustong magbigay rito eh.
Oo. At saka, sa ngayon, no, pareho silang iba yung pinaglalaban. Well, for Pag-IBIG,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
wanna extend this
Yeah.
anymore. MMDA naman, getting their rhythm. Hopefully, just not too late.
Balikat ang ginamit dun. Tinaas. De Mesa. De La Cruz. It's alive. No whistle. The set. And De Mesa. Ano yung De Mesa? Simple lang gumawa ng puntos, eh.
So may konting tulong din ng net. Pero a point is a point. Pag-IBIG needs 2 points to close out this match.
There's one. Disappointing for MMDA. They had the share of the lead here. And we have arrived at match point. De La Cruz. Gaite. Si Gaite walang takot, ano?
Oo, wala.
Hindi
Wala
siya
sa height
malaki.
yan.
Wala, feeling niya 6'5" siya. Kapaluin niya.
You know, she knows the angle at which mapapatawid niya yung bola eh.
24-22. 1 match point saved. And we are done. Ang formula today, no? 5-4-3.
Pababa ng pababa. Pero sabi nga natin, this match, itong huling match natin na to, very important because all of the teams are avoiding the bottom two. You don't want to be ranked 9 and 10.
Yeah.
So you need that win.
So, sino ang best player natin?
A lot of players contributed, but ito nakita natin, no, provided that spark and the energy at the beginning of their match. Our best players there, import Jasmine Dairo.